It's the St. Louis Cardinals. So bases all loaded up. Now it's the DH, Tristan Casas. Ground ball right side, could be two. To the plate for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So two down, and here is Abe Cologne.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Out towards right center field. Burleson on the move to the gap. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. Here's Nolan Arenado. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Fired to second. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. McGreevy back to work. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Nick Kurtz, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Not close with that one. 2-1. Cologne at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Seth Baez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Hurts up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. And there's the strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
The other way. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Number 8,
Abe Cologne, the next up for the Marlins. That one out to right. Burleson sizes this one up, and that's the inning. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Ground ball up the middle, slides for the stop. The feed for 1, double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Victor Scott now at the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. To third, G-Man. There's 1 out. Oh, man, their 4th double play of the day, 2 gone.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
The Marlins down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Donovan. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals salvage the finale of this 3-game series. And your final. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking. Here's the catcher to hit, Seth Baez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one drilled left field. Chorio makes the catch. One away.
Batting seven. Not short.
Go ahead run on base. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Throw save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
One out, base is empty. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 1-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Woodruff deals. Close, but called a ball. And the count's full.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swings through that one. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Baez leads off first with one away. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes. His 11th of the year, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 5-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
In the air out towards right center. Perkins brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw. Save. One down. Runner at first. Now at the plate, Seth Baez. Now fly ball to right center. Perkins makes the grab, and there's two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers. One down, and now it's William Contreras. Grounder might be two. To second, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 1 and the Brewers nothing. 2 outs, nobody on. The batter will be the shortstop. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one fouled off. That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Way high there. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Outside. And the count is 3-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Chorio right there to make the grab. And welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mizorowski back to work. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Now batting.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. 1 for 2.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. Just missed. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So, runner at second, 2 down. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Grounds one to short. Over to first, and that is that. No run. Now it's the shortstop. 1 for 3.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Collins in and to his right. 2 away. Ricky Escobar digs in now.
Ricky Escobar.
The Fish down to their final strike. Out to short. Finds its way through, base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down.
So up next, Humberto G-Man.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The winning run on second base. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, got it. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again all knotted up. We are tied 2-2. 2 outs, runner on first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Collins in position. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, the batter will be the shortstop, number 21. Hall back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And a pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Escobar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one is lifted in the air. Collins on the move. And there's 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it in.
Austin Huerta, the next up for the Marlins.
Second baseman, Austin.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. It's the Milwaukee Brewers. So 2 down. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Quinn Priester.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man at first. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Back up the middle and a base hit. Frelick on his way to third. The throw in there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw.
Now a chance for Jackson Chourio. 2 outs. That's out to center field. Escobar has this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ricky Escobar, the next up for the Marlins. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That misses the zone. Ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's inside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Frelick running hard to get it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Big Dog Rivera.
Base is empty with 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Ricky Escobar. 0 for 2 in this one. And he takes a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And the inning is over. So they're all loaded up. Escobar, the next to hit.
Escobar.
These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a ball line to center. Perkins snags it on the run. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 down. Ricky Escobar getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. And that's in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, 1 away. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And a pitch. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Boog, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially.
It's the Miami Marlins. And now for the Marlins, Big Dog Rivera.
Big Dog Rivera.
In the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab, and that is that. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rivera hauls it in, and there's one away. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's going to be Christian Campbell. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound.
Ouch, that one got him. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Number 70. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slayton.
And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs one out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup coming up.
Huerta in the box now. Take strike one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early. Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. First and second, no outs. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Campbell over at second. Narvaez at first with no outs. Left field. Rivera hauls it in, and there's one away. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time? Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. And now it's 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nabs it, and that is that. Back inside Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Big Dog Rivera. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Renan Bernardino getting loose out there. Gets under and pops it up low. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. In the air, left field. Rivera
Hey, hit me too.
makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. That's ripped. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Rivera grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one misses, and it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped. And foul ball. Two outs. That to right. Abreu under it. Makes the catch. And that is that.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to.
It's the Miami Marlins and the. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
the
second
afternoon
baseman,
for Miami,
Austin
the
Huerta.
second baseman, Austin Huerta.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So digging in, Humberto G-Man. First pitch just misses. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. The 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. Now here is Austin Huerta. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Fouled off left side. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out to short. Tosses to first. And one away in the top of the third. Austin Huerta now at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt and a foul ball. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And now the count is even. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later.
3-2.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Going, gone. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
To third might be 2. G-Man over to second. On to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the second baseman, Austin Huerta. He's already homered here in this one. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Well, Singy, when you come to Fenway Park, I think the first thing that you think about and you picture the Green Monster. What's it like? There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. In front of the Green Monster at Fenway, they used to have Duffy's Cliff, which basically was an angled spot going up to the Monster. That couldn't have been a lot of fun to play in front of. G-Man, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. They say you win.
I mean, the Green Monster's enough. You're going to add something else to it. It's like miniature golf or something. But I can only imagine how difficult it was to navigate out there in the outfield.
0-2 now. And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Kelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Whitlock, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Ball.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Diddy Dickinson, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. Marlins. So a runner at third. 2 men out. Huerta digs in now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. In comes the run from third to add on. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now the third baseman, Humberto G-Man. 1 for 4 with a double. And there's the strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Movement in the bullpen. Zach Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Outside low. And a count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Catch inside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now 2 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But they push across.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves.
It's the Miami Marlins and the. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, the lefty, Garrett Crochet. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Huerta aboard here at first with nobody out.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Now one missed. Fouls one away, and now 3 and 2. And he deals. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
First and second, no outs. Dickinson, the next to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right side, and it's just foul. That was close. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out. Abe Cologne will hit next.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
Now this is through for a base hit. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
First and third, one down. Swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it.
Into center. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done, drives in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Line drive. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. The run comes in to score from second. Not in time. He's safe.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
G-Man stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 1 out, bases empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Really impressive hitting a ball that far going into the wind. Nothing was going to stop it from getting over the wall. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. Bunting for a hit. Zips it to first. Just got him on that one.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
And up next for Miami, Humberto G-Man. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
One out. Runner at second. Dickinson getting ready to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Weiser also throwing. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. It's there, and that's a great play.
So many people fail to realize just how great defensively Trevor Story is, as you see on the dive right there. And I think part of it because he played on the same side of the infield as the great Nolan Arenado.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Abe Cologne. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one inside, look out.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
G-Man on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that is that. They get a run. And now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third, G-Man. The throw to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And now for the Marlins, Humberto G-Man. He's already homered here in this one. Fought off foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one hammered center field. Going back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rivera brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit. Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the
It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Diddy Dickinson, the next up for the Marlins. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike one.
man. I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
G-Man leads off first with one away. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
He's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A two-run shot. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
The second baseman.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. The throw to third. And he's out easily.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
And base hit.
He needed that one.
It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. His 9th homer of the year, and we are starting over. It's 2-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
0-1.
Now 1-1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Dickinson makes the catch. And we go to the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Diddy Dickinson. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Kittredge,
1 ball,
a
no
former
strikes.
All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Falling behind 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Hit on the ground to short. Henderson tosses across to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Hurts up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Garrett Clevenger, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Dubin, the right-hander, also getting loose.
That's the ball.
And that's outside. And the count is
2 balls,
2-0.
no strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Baez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Hit on the ground to short. Henderson slings to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Baez, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One left. One down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Headed towards the corner. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The tying run at the plate. Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game. And your final 4-2. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John. It's the Miami Marlins. First and second, one out. Cologne now at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Cowser on the move to the alley. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Biggio, the base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground, a short could be 2. Slings to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cologne, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Cologne tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. On the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. And 1 away in the top of the third. 1 out, runner at second. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
1-1-1.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one hammered way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra. So now the DH spot, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered in this game. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And up next for Miami, Seth Baez. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one clips the corner. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Here's a high chopper. Westberg tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The catcher, Hadley Rutschman.
This one popped up right side. Huerta. And a quick out, number 1. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Number 12.
Man, at first, one away. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop.
The throw to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Marlins 5 and the Orioles 1. One out, base is empty. Abe Cologne digs in now. First pitch, not close. And that one fouled off. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham sizing this one up, brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, runner at first. Abe Cologne, the next up for the Marlins. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, and that is that.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families.
It's the Miami Marlins. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Seth Baez. First pitch misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the DH, Heston Kjerstad. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Baez makes the play, and that quickly 2 away. 2 outs, nobody on. Seth Baez will hit next. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Number 21 in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Baez on at second with 2 down.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No run. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. 1 down, base is empty. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. It's safe at first, a bunt single. Seth Baez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Westberg brings it in for the 3rd out. So only stepping in, Seth Baez. 1 for 3. Just missed.
Outside.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Now it's the shortstop. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Bautista, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dubin getting loose as well. Here's a 2-1.
That's ball 3.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. At the belt and fires. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk. As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 0-1. And there's a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Yeah, that's fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Rivera swings through it for strike 1. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double. Colton Cowser, the
Now
next to hit for the
right
Orioles.
fielder, Colton Cowser.
Oh, he botches it. Crosses the winning run, and the Orioles walk it off for the win. And your It's the Colorado Rockies. One down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. And first offering is fouled off. Dolander, a 6'2 righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one is upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one ripped. That's back. Get out of town. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
One out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Hard hit left side. Slinging it to first in time. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Pulls that one foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that is the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 21. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ball.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Nope, outside.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Diego Castillo. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up. Hill getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch-out.
Just missed. Runner at second here, one gone. Just off the inside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Huerta stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Safe. It's 5-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screw.
Now
2
batting,
outs,
number
bases
21.
full. Now it's the shortstop. He's already homered in this game. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game. A 4 spot on the board. It's 12-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
A sliding stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And now the center fielder, Ricky Escobar. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Movement in the bullpen, Tyler Phillips up and loosening in the pen. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's had a tough day at the
2 balls,
plate.
1
3
strike.
strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Popped up. Estrada makes the play, and that is the
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes the team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. It's the Colorado Rockies. So 2 down, and stepping in is the speedy Ricky Escobar.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rivera getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Escobar now at the plate, doubled his first time. That's down and in. Out towards right center field. Doyle on his way over. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Escobar at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a foul ball. And And ball
Nope,
4
that's
to
down.
a
Ball
board.
4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Rivera, batting with one down, takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jaden Hill getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Phillips also getting ready. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Huerta in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Huerta went deep in his most recent game. Ripped to right. Moniak snags it. That is the inning. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Escobar. And that is that. Man at first with one gone. And the batter now, Ricky Escobar. Hill, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 down. Hunter Goodman digs in now. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap. Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your
It's the Colorado Rockies. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Rivera has to step out of the way for ball one. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Curveball drops in for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And gone. He nails one out to right. It's 4-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. So up next, Big Dog Rivera. That one is absolutely belted. It's a bomb. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 6-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Big Dog Rivera. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 9-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jordan Beck.
That one ripped left field. This one's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Phillips, in his 2nd season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is outside. Out to short. In the hole. Jump throw. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out. Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it.
It's the Minnesota Twins ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Austin Huerta. Up and in, and that's ball one. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton moves under it and makes the grab. And there's one down. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Ball one, no strikes. Line to left, and a base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So digging in, Humberto G-Man. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. One gone, runner at first. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Matthews back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Check swing, called strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch is outside. G-Man in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Walner going back, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's Byron Buxton. Puts a bunt down, right side. Cologne puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And now for the Marlins, Austin Huerta. 1 for 3. Strike one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
At the ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts.
Slow roller to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. The final 1-0 for Chris. It's the Minnesota Twins. 1 down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Humberto G-Man. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to.
And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Abel back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. Larnach should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Base is empty, 1 away. Humberto G-Man, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Going to count 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one almost got him. 1 out, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. His 9th homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now batting, third baseman, Humberto G-Man.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Miami down in order, and it remains 5-2.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch. Here's Jesse Winker.
Second, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Diddy Dickinson, the next up for the Marlins. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one hammered left field. Going back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Cologne batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Dickinson over at second, 1 down. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Lewis. 2 away now.
Out.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nick Kurtz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Nasty pitch right there. 0-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Struck him out looking. Diddy Dickinson, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Gets the call, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
1 out, runner at second. Cologne, the next to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. That ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Trevor Larnach.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Dickinson stands
no
in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's down and away.
3 balls, no strike.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom of the 7th. Out towards left center, Larnach on the move. Corrals it, and the inning is over. Runner at first with 2 away. And now Trevor Larnach. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. Relay throw to third. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get 1 run on 1.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same.
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Abe Cologne. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Kurtz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he swings over the top there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Caught him looking for the K.
just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
That one ripped. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Next offering is down low. And he pumps it a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cologne at second with 2 down. Got him swinging. And next is the designated hitter, Dane Myers. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, nice stop at first. They get one. Throws from the seat of his pants to second, tag safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play.
First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get an out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That smash towards center. McCormick makes the grab, 1 down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Cologne will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Martinez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Marte throws to first in time. And the Marlins with just 1 out left. Nick Kurtz, the next up for the Marlins. The Marlins down to their final strike. Lined, and that's a base hit.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
So a man at first. Digging in, Seth Baez. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. One strike away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. 4-2. So runner at second, 2 down. Rivera now at the plate.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Laser, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Marlins walk it off 5-4.
Scoring 1 run in the 9th is pretty difficult because the quality of arms and the focus on every single pitch. But to score 4 runs for the win, an incredible comeback. This showed us a lot. Nice win for this team today.
Close one. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks. So 2 down, and at the plate for Miami, Seth Baez. That one not close. Ball 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 12th of the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
The catcher, number
Next to
14.
hit, Seth Baez. He's already homered here in this one. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 2-2.
Full count.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses. Good job at damage control. And up next for Miami, Seth Baez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. Curtis, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the catcher up to hit, Seth Baez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No
Oh, that's that
ball.
slurve
One
right
strike.
there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings
No
through it.
balls. Two
Two
strikes.
down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next
Ball.
pitch misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Marlins.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on.
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here's the shortstop
Batting
at the
seventh,
plate.
shortstop, number 21.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Just
That missed. That's a ball.
Just
Ball.
missed. To the right side. Slings to first. That's out number 2. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And that ends. First and second.
Now batting,
2 outs.
number 21.
And the batter will be the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. That one lifted to left. Gurriel handles the chance. And that will end the inning. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
Arizona,
duel so
right
far.
fielder,
Here's how the
number
starters
7,
have performed
Corbin
up to this point.
Carroll.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The catcher, number
Gabriel
14,
Moreno
Gabriel
digs in now.
Moreno.
Out to short. The throw to first. That ends the inning. And now it's the shortstop. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Ouch, that one drilled him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
The center
Catcher
fielder,
coming out to
number
check
11,
on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great.
Runner on the go.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Martinez, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Number 27, the lefty, warming up as well.
See if you can go upstairs a
2
little
strikes.
bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. One out, base is empty. pt11 Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball. They get the out on Marte. Zach Neto stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Two outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1 strike.
Strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Fish down to their final strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss, and now Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one. Number 47. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Warming Bernabel. This one in the air center field. Snags it for the second out. Ricky Escobar, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Escobar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
2 on, 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 outs. And downstairs.
2-2 the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Stowers. In the air, center field. Escobar moving under it. And there's one down. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Ricky Escobar. He's already homered here in this one. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. Big Dog Rivera, the next to hit, is struck out. Castillo a throw over, and he dives back in safely. Rivera, in his second season, just 19 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great...
It's the Miami Marlins. 2 on, 1 out. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Condon. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. Back here in Denver, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Big Dog Rivera. Inside, and it's 1-0. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the second baseman, Austin Huerta. Walked his first time. And misses inside. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS.
2 strikes.
Runner on the move. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging on the curveball. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now for the Marlins, Humberto G-Man. Grounded out his first time up. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now Diddy Dickinson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. That's off the mark. 2-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2-1 now. And that is out of play. Rivera at second. G-Man at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Cologne in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, called strike. First and second, 2 down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the... Ready to go,
Lead
bottom
off
4.
for the
And
Rockies,
now,
the
Jordan Beck.
designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Reaches but can't haul it in. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Freeland back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Rivera measures 5 feet 8 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swung on, belted. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Huerta gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Off the plate inside, 2-0. On the ground to the left. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Humberto G-Man, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Kicks and fires. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it had been called a 3rd strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch-out.
Dickinson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a big swing and a miss. Rivera at second with 2 down. And takes low for ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now it's 3-2. Abe Cologne in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now fly ball to right center. Doyle racing over to make the catch. So 2 away with nobody on. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Jordan Beck. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Big Dog Rivera. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Huerta, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Action in the pen down there. Jimmy Herget getting ready to go. Phillips also throwing. in there. And so now 1-2.
Two balls.
In the
Two
dirt.
strikes.
To third.
On the
Tag.
back.
Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So that's the
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
well done. Drives in the run. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Escobar around third. The relay. He beats it safe. It's 4-1.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Manager out of the dugout now. And one out. Runner at second. Huerta will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One out, the runner at second here at the top of the ninth. And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2. Got him swinging. Now only one out remaining.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
G-Man in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
This could end it. Gonna count 1-2.
Two strikes.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And at the plate for Miami, Austin Huerta. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway in Denver. That's off the mark. And 1-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's to third. Sends it to Tolia. 1 up, 1 down. Warming Bernabel digging in for the Rockies. Ripped towards third. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Austin Huerta. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Austin Huerta. 0 for 2 in this one. That one hit to right. Moniak sizes this one up, makes the catch, and that is that. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Ground ball right side, Huerta. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. 1 out, bases empty. Lifted in the air, right field.
I got it! I got it!
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for Miami, Austin Huerta. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Moniak. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. On the ground, right side. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
On the ground to third. Sends it to Tolia, and that is that. 3 up. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Tying run at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Huerta. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. The Rockies down to their final strike. To the right side. And that one handled. And that is the ball game.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the team today.
And this one ends with a final. It's the Miami Marlins. Humberto G-Man, the next up for the Marlins. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Humberto G-Man, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That misses, and that's ball one. Gordon with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. This one high in the air to left center. Doyle on the move to the alley. Makes the grab for the second out. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late.
Humberto G-Man.
Gordon back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Charlie Condon now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Rolled over to third. G-Man fires over to first. And that is the inning. Here's the third baseman, Humberto G-Man. 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first. Got the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the street.
It's the Miami Marlins. And the batter now, Diddy Dickinson.
Diddy Dickinson.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strider deals. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. McCormick sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Marte with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Going, gone.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Dickinson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Fought off foul. And a count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Not close with that one, and it's 2 and 2. G-Man gets his lead at first with nobody out. a swing and a miss. Now one away.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right side. Dickinson puts it away. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Two outs. This one in the air, right field. Dickinson drops into the glove, and that is that. So up next, Diddy Dickinson. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's 6-4. At the plate, Abe Cologne. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cologne launched a homer in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. A run on. Now it's the right fielder, Diddy Dickinson. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And
One ball,
ball 1.
2 strikes.
Outside. And it's 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner tagging for first. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. In the air, right side, Dickinson. And it's caught for the out. So back to the top of the order. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. So 2 down, Diddy Dickinson getting ready to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses. Ball 1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that's the 3rd out. We're in extras here. Here's Josh Bell. Fly ball to right. Dickinson makes the grab, and there's one away. Tied at 6. And now for the Marlins, Diddy Dickinson. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Up the middle. Neto slings to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. There comes the throw. Safe at third, and the winning run is on the doorstep.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Diddy Dickinson. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner in scoring position, no outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
The batter, number 9.
Well, you get so far into a ball game that you just can't turn back. A 14-inning win on the road for this team. They were all in, and once they realized, we pushed in all the chips.
It's the Miami Marlins ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next offering misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line to left, and it gets down for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Cologne on at first, nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right, and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. Slap the other way, foul. Ball one there.
Inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. 3-2 now.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an expert.
Slides, but it gets by him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball, down.
In the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Late swing, foul to the left. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Escobar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Ricky Escobar in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner tags from third, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Cologne, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
1's the count.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Bottom of the 4th, now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Zach Neto stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. G-Man. Toss to second. Double play. What a twin. Back here at Chase Field, top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Abe Cologne. Fought back to work. And the sweeper misses. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kevin Ginkel appears to be getting loose. Number 27 warming up as well. Late swing fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. And that bunted towards first. Cologne. And he's out on the tag. Next to hit, Abe Cologne. 1 for 3. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The tying run at the plate. Oh, and he hit him.
That ball hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Nick Kurtz, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Justin Martinez. The closer of the staff is getting loose to finish this one off. Curtis getting loose as well. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
G-Man, the lead runner at second. Cologne over at first with 1 away. Off the mark there. Full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes the skipper. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Justin Martinez.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Carroll quickly throws it in, and they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now. So the bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Escobar digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Outside low. Ball 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 2. First and second, 1 out. Cologne, the next to hit. Center field. McCarthy settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way. So 2 down. Now Seth Baez. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. First pitch misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a ground ball to first. Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Baez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. 2 outs. Runner on first. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Baez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Back here in the desert, ready to begin the 8th. And here's the catcher, Seth Baez. Just missed. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Slider for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. A.J. Puck getting loose out there. Curtis, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Close, but called a ball. 2-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 2. Inside, almost got him.
Thank you.
So now 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Rivera stands in here, takes ball 1 low. A changeup missing, and now 2-0.
2 balls,
Baez
no strikes.
off of first with 2 away. That one way inside.
Ball 3.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it's the second baseman, Austin Huerta. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Man at first, and now here's the Marlins DH, Nick Kurtz. Puck is just 1 strike away. That one the other way. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks salvage.